candy.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Drag Music Review. I'm your host, Damian Nova, and today we are looking at Muva by Xunami Muse. This song was presented to me a couple days ago and definitely wanted to take a look at it. I am not familiar with Xunami Muse's music, but evidently Xunami has quite a few songs out. This is her first full-length album called New Drag Age. It just came out in April, so this is a brand spanking new song. It's the first single. I'm curious as to what this is going to be because typically the girlies try to rap, or if they can sing a little bit, they tend to go pop girly, or they do something like Jinx or Trixie and go full pop rock, you know, or try their hand at country, or so I think I'm always intrigued about what direction these artists' music is going to go, because as an artist, regardless to what avenue you take, you have options to pretty much do whatever you want. And some people make comedy. Some people, decide, oh, you know what? I'm going to actually be serious and write and sit with musicians, or I'm just going to get on here and make a bop for the girlies to dance to. And I like all of those options. I just think we have enough of the bops for the girlies to dance to. Anyway, enough of that music rant. Xunami Muse was on season 16, I believe. Xunami had a really good showing, was on there for pretty long, and I expected her to get Miss Congeniality, and I don't think she did. I don't think she did. But she is from the House of Muse, which is a trickle down from the House of Aja. So we're going to see if Muva becomes the new drag race bop, and see if Xunami has any chops. And that rhymed. All right. Oh, I know that walk. That's definitely Shea Coulee. Are we doing a Devil Wears Prada thing?
Girl,
she looks great.
What am I going to wear? I want something that says I'm here.
Okay.
Versace, Fendi, Armani, Givenchy. You feel me? Yeah. Gabbana, Prada, Bottega Veneta.
That's a beautiful girl, because to shoot that close.
Bring her to me.
Very New York. I like this so far. I like what she's doing with it. It's very bitch track from the 90s. I like it so far. I don't like that gold. I don't like this look. Oh, I like the red. That's nice. So we're gonna pause it because I just said this. It started off really good, and it had some potential, but then she started rapping. It's when you start rapping on the one and start making it into like a rhythmic rap song. Like it was cool with her just sort of talking and with a couple rhythmic, punches here and there. I thought that was very cool and artistic, but the rapping, and if you don't have the chops for it, I don't know. Let's keep going.
She lives in designer fashion, bitch, they always supply her. Here we go,
unnecessary green screen.
Hit a few flicks and switch out the lens. Hit a couple fashion wigs with my friends. Change them on Jada Candy, we all tense.
They're not leaning into the camp of this. Shay looks great. Xunami looks great. Like, that face is crazy. That makeup is nuts. See, the chorus is campy. Oh, I like that look. The chorus is really campy. And it started off so campy and fun.
in contour.
And everybody claiming to be Muva is...
She is her. She is mother.
That was it? Okay. We have personnel? All right. Seemed like a single cam. All right. Yeah, the lighting was good. You know, all that stuff was good. Okay. Okay. So I'm a little disappointed because it starts off with a ton of potential. The way you sort of, it's almost a poem to do all of those, you know, designers and everything. And she could have really taken it very far with the idea of talking about designers and then being sort of a bitch while being fitted, especially when you have a character that's supposed to be Miranda from The Devil Wears Prada. I don't think the visuals took the idea far enough. Like, she should have been like throwing clothes and like, get out of here. Like, she should have been full diva, and that would have been very cool, very 90s. It already had a 90s feel. The track is very 90s. It already had a 90s feel. It should have gone, you know, Too Funky by George Michael, where, you know, Linda, I think that was the Linda Evangelista character, was like throwing clothes around or whatever, or the designer, I forget that video. It went the lazy route of just, I'm gonna rap, instead of really, you know, focusing and saying, you know what, I'm gonna just talk. I'm just gonna talk some shit, and I'm not a rapper, but I can talk some shit, you know. And I think that's the difference between people who can rap and people like Harmonica Sunbeam or even Rupaul sometimes. It's less about rapping and it's more about talking. Sort of like Millie Jackson. Like, Millie Jackson was that, you know, people consider that like she was like the original female rapper, but, and in essence, sure, especially for the time, but it was still just talking. Like, Millie Jackson was just talking shit, and sometimes she'd rhyme.
Get yourself an ugly man. Ugly men don't get none too often. So they really appreciate it when they get it. An ugly man is gonna try to get it for all those times he didn't get none.
You know, but that was the thing to do in the 70s. You know, you did the dozens, and I think that's what Xunami should have done here. I'm gonna give this 3 stars, mainly because the outfits look great. The makeup is flawless. Shea Coulee looks crazy. Xunami looks fucking beautiful. I actually did try, you know, to do something off of green screen, even though it did have the obligatory green screen in the video. I felt like the lines that is supposed to simulate her walking were going the wrong way, so it looked like she was walking backwards. Maybe that was intentional, not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 3 stars on this. Check out the rest of the album. I haven't listened to it. Of course, check it out for yourself. You can judge for yourself all these things. And it just came out, and this is her first full-length album. So, or album period, because all the songs before were just put out as singles. So support Xunami Muse. Check it out on Spotify and Instagram. Not Instagram. I was gonna say iTunes, but that's dead, and I'm 100 years old. Apple Music. Check it out on Apple Music and wherever else you listen to music. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll check you next time.